Is that you? Let's have a GG. Did you ever do the My Player, the My Career? It's fun times. Is that you? Is that you? Oh, I fucked up, man. I thought I was the Warrior. Shit. Yo, thanks, Eddie Guerrero. Thanks, brother. Is that you? I fucked up, man. My starting lineup, I fucked up.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now for starting five for both teams. One of the guys we're watching out for today, Brandon Bass.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do this sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one after the win against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Have a good day, bro. Appreciate it.
Warriors check in for the Bucks. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Henson dishes to Antetokounmpo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
A shooting foul.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's McGee. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them. When you go into that building and get punished by somebody not shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
Green kicks to Thompson. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
I'll take that. What about Mark?
It's his first trip to the line.
He's going to win.
First free throw is good.
Get in there, Giannis.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. They double-team Curry. Thompson. Back to Curry. From past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And that one's good.
Keep up a 3, get one
And
back.
how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. You got me thinking back to my day.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that. But I will say, it sure looks fun, doesn't it? Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
McGee with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Durant for 3. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mirza Teletovic. That is his first foul of the game. It's Durant with the drive. And he drops in the winner off the glass. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Kevin, when addressing his game plan for today, he
and the foul.
Speed on the other side
it's
to make this a transition battle. He's confident they have an advantage in a half-court game, so that's the type of contest he'd like to take it to. We'll see how it works out for his club.
Not a 3.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Jabari's on a safari.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Thompson for the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Parker outside. Misses the 3. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Green. Back to Durant. Golden State moving the ball around. They double-team Curry. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Thompson misses.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
That was a 8-second violation. Holy shit.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 7 points for David West.
It was 16 seconds,
Why they
man.
think
That should have been
him with all that space out there. Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And a moment to see numbers for Antetokounmpo. Second in scoring, fourth in rebounding, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And what he's doing right now, I mean, carving up defensive schemes at will. Boy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
Parker with the steal. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
And one.
West is checked in for Golden State.
Yeah, West is checked in.
Warriors trail by 5. The drive by Green. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And slam dunk by Henson.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. He decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
The story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Bucks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo with the ball. West picks him up. Antetokounmpo passes to Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Curry with the 3. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 6.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Different look here for the Warriors. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. Jabari Parker on top.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
That's a specialty of his. We call it the rear view challenge, or coming from the weak side. He catches so many shooters by surprise, coming in to provide defensive help at the right time and denying shots. This is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Milwaukee. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Friends with Millie and Charles Barkley. Mr. Barkley.
No good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 3. Iguodala outside. There's the feed to Livingston. Back to Iguodala. It's Young on the wing. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And he gets it to go. The Bucks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Brogdon the pass to Parker. Here's Brogdon. Back to Parker. And the three ball is good. Parker's got 12.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Livingston dishes to Pachulia. And here's Young from the arc. Pachulia kicks to Livingston. Pass to Pachulia. Young outside. Again, Young missing. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tries again. The Warriors pull it in.
Where's the foul?
Pachulia's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Livingston kicks to Bell. And Parker with the block.
Yeah, nice block.
Shot is off. 1 quarter in the Bucks, and it's been a close one. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
We've got Nick Young, Ian Clark out there with Gortat. It's Wall, and it's Livingston in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. No good from Bell. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Yeah, finally gets
and a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistics. Tops in scoring, 1st in rebound, and they also show up top 5 in block shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defense, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with the complete 5 on the floor. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Bucks #1.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
The Warriors trailing. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And Thompson kicks to McGee. Outside for Curry. Golden State moving it around. The drive by Thompson. He dishes it to Durant. Kept alive. McGee the pass to Green. Durant kicks to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Thompson's got 5.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting to it.
Maker passes to Parker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
That was a 2.
And the Bucks lead by 2. Curry dishes to Thompson. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Wide open look. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Come on, man. What's up with that?
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo by himself, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Pretty much.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Snell, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Curry kicks to Thompson. That drops. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's a screen. Here's Snell. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Parker.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
3 points. Let's go, Idaho.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
That is good.
Oh, shoot.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Thompson. Now McGee inside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Parker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. There's the triple. And he gets it to go. And now a 5-point Bucks lead.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Durant, here we go. And that one is hammered home.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's for sure. He can really rise up.
Well, I tell you, I would have preferred to see a little more resistance from the defense on that play, though, guys.
Another miss by Parker. Warriors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Durant kicks to Thompson. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Snell. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Lock at 6. There's Parker with the 3. Another miss by Parker.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Curry passes to Durant. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. West is checked in for Golden State. Young comes in for David West. Iguodala kicks to Green. Thompson, defended by Middleton. Again, the miss by Thompson.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Bucks passing it around. Antetokounmpo with the ball. West picks him up, and Iguodala comes to help. And Middleton kicks to Parker. Middleton drives in from outside the arc. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Middleton. And that's now 20 points for Parker. Iguodala dishes to West. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've got in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Antetokounmpo kicks to Snell. Back to Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close. Bucks ahead, up 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Katrina, how are you doing?
In Oakland,
Can't you smash that like button before bed? How are you doing
today? The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Parker. He has 20 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3 guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
It's got it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Parker and Henson, the duo inside. Chris Middleton is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Snell in at the 3 spot. It's Parker outside. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Curry outside. And beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 9.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
No foul.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And it's good. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough, physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree.
Can't shoot fighters in the play.
Milwaukee making a switch. Browns checked in. Bucks trail by 3. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. And the Bucks miss again.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for David West. 13 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Milwaukee.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Snell's got 5 points so far.
Super Mario Bros. 3.
They get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
That's pretty dope, man. That's one of my favorite games ever.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for the Bucks. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. And checking out Milwaukee. They're tied right now. Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Livingston kicks it to West. Can't connect from short range. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Green kicks to Durant. Outside for Curry. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Milwaukee has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Second is Jabari Parker.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
It would be nice to find a steals chart to see where they're getting all their pilfers from. These are small forwards, though, who play 94 feet of defense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and that one's good. Parker.
Oh, that's a 2?
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Thompson. He has 7. Livingston feeds it to Pachulia. That one's off. Still out of sync. Guy is a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assurance in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Timeout called the Warriors.
He clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Is that you?
Different look here for the Warriors.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in free throw percentage, 8th and lowest turnovers per game. And they're in the top half of the league in getting steals as well. Not bad, but could be better.
And you look at their ranking, tops in free throw percentage. I think it speaks to their focus and discipline as a team. They look to capitalize on every mistake.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. And he gets it to go. And Parker, here we go. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Some hang time on that rim, puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Maker passes it to Antetokounmpo. Green with the block. Up top, Curry. He's got 12. Out to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 9.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
Durant kicks to Thompson. The 3. And that one's good. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 13 points in the game. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Timeout called the Bucks. Change here. Henson's checked in. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. 3-pointer. Snell. Out to Parker. The dish to Antetokounmpo. Back to Parker. Shot to stop the run. And he gets the bucket. Parker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Stolen by Middleton. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And we wrap up the... Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter run ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Milwaukee's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Nick Young is out there with West. Then there's Ian Clark, and it's Wall, and it's Livingston.
What the fuck is that?
That's the Warriors' 5. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Doug Hoppler. No. That's such a fake name. That's such a troll name. You've been removed. You can like it. You can dislike it. I'm going to find out your IP address and expose you. And come back around here and see what happens to you.
John Livingston, he's checked in for Nick Young. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Picked away. And it's the Bucks on the break. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
And the foul.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty acceptable?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And even with 1 miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
They get it back. They kick it out to Green. He passes to Young. Curry. Antetokounmpo defending. Curry gets the bucket.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Golden State. West comes in for John Wall.
That's a 2?
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Warriors trail by 3. Brink kicks to Curry. Durant for 3. Can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. He feeds it to Parker. There's the lob to the hoop. Snell. Antetokounmpo dishes to Henson. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Snell kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Snell. Bucks passing it around. Launches it. Parker. Here's Henson. Green with the block. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Durant, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Middleton on the wing, guarded by McGee. Middleton can't get it to go.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Henson dishes to Antetokounmpo from 12 feet out. But they recover it. Henson the pass to Snell. Middleton for 3. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Crazy game, man.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Clay is garbage. He's not. He's really not. He's a two-way defender, but his shot release is weird.
And the Bucks making a change here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Isolate on Steph Curry. Can't do shit about it.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action,
Baseline
which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Here's a Teletovic who's checked in for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Curry with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Durant just inside the line. And good! He nails it. Durant's got 22.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Pass to Maker. He kicks to Parker. And it's off from three-point range.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Warriors trail by 4. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Outside Curry. It's up a 3. The rebound by Middleton.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't
how
you
want to
close the gap. He's got to have better shot selection.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Inside.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute.
Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a game for Parker. He has 18 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Left side Durant. Back to Curry. Shoots the 3.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Back to Parker. Fires for 3. Milwaukee the rebound. From deep three-point range, the shot is off.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
And Craig Monroe.
Yeah, that's it.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah,
They're down by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Durant kicks to Curry. This is to Green. Durant. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Snell. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well,
that was a back and forth
that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and
was like
this is Kevin Harlan
forth,
saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game.
Jabari lighting it up. Get on the P4. Mrs. K. Is that you?